Every day, we are creating the stories that make us who we are. Connecting with others, relaying our history, and defining our sense of place. This is the story of a place, 100 Aberdeen Street. It's an old story too. It starts 60,000 years ago.
I have this story I always share. I call it the subtleties of the city. My name's Noel Nannup, and I have a connection to the city of Perth, being a traditional owner. Say where James Street runs across, and Aberdeen Street as well. That area in there, to the area we call Boorloo, was an area where people spent a lot of time. And Puntabin is a good word to use. And Puntabin Budja means the land of plenty. And it was the land of plenty. A series of lakes were fed by the river. The water was running out of the hills, beautiful sweet water. They'd just nip down and get a few mullet. And it's still a place for food. You can go there and get a really good feed,
In the 1500s, the von Bibra family was one of the leading noble families in Franconia. They later rose from imperial knights to barons of the Holy Roman Empire. Enjoying centuries of wealth, the von Bibras struck hard times during the Napoleonic Wars. Franz Ludwig, discharged from his regiment on half pay, was disillusioned by prospects at home. Being the adventurous sort, he set sail to Van Diemen's Land. He arrived with nothing, but went on to become a prosperous landholder. His eldest son, Benedict von Bibra, shared his father's taste for adventure. He left Van Diemen's Land and sailed west for the Swan River colony. Upon arrival, the von Bibras set out pioneering the land. They held industries in Shark Bay and Fremantle, and surveyed the land that would later become known as Bibra Lake. They also erected 3 grand houses on lot Y80, the same lot that would later become 100 Aberdeen Street. Over the next 100 years, the story takes many twists and turns. The house would serve as a residence, a store, and maybe even a house of ill repute.
So we always felt that seeing that a woman was victimized in this house in here, we were actually keeping her alive by protecting women from violence.
So it's natural, in the story of 100 Aberdeen Street, that it would later become a safe place for women. Women's Healthcare House.
My name is Eloise Maglitza. I started working for Women's Healthcare House in 1977. I was employed as the ethnic person, because I am ethnic. 100 Aberdeen Street is a house that has a lot of happiness, a lot of encouragement, a lot of powerful women have been through here. Our aim is to improve women's lives.
In 2015, the house on Aberdeen Street became a place to share our stories.
My name's Caroline Wood, and together with my husband John Wood, we are the founders of the Centre for Stories, a new arts venue. We hope to be able to collect stories from West Australians who have an interesting story to tell.
And now it's time for us to write the next chapter.
We would like to throw up an open invitation to people in WA to come and join us on this journey.